Okay, we are now at the finale of our world record attempt. And who better to take us home on this than Canada's best-selling author of 52 published books, including Munchworks 2, the honorary chair for Family Literacy Day, Robert Munsch.
Okay, this is something good written by me. Taya went shopping with her father and brother and sister. She pushed the cart up the aisle and down the aisle, up the aisle and down the aisle, up the aisle and down the aisle. She said, "Sometimes my father doesn't buy good food. He gets bread, eggs, milk, cheese, but nothing any good. He doesn't buy ice cream, cookies, chocolate bars, or ginger ale." So Taya snuck very quietly away from her father and got a cart of her own. She pushed the cart over to the ice cream. Then she put 100 boxes of ice cream into her cart. Taya pushed the cart up behind her daddy and said, "Daddy, look!" Her father turned around and yelled, "Yikes!" Taya said, "Daddy, good food." "Oh, no," said her father, "this is all sugary junk. It'll rot your teeth. It'll lower your IQ. Put it all back." So Taya put back the 100 boxes of ice cream. She meant to go right back to her father, but on the way she had to pass the candy. She put 300 chocolate bars into her cart. Taya pushed that cart behind her daddy and said, "Daddy, look!" Her father turned around and said, "Yikes!" Taya said, "Daddy, good food." "Oh, no," said her father, "this is all sugary junk. Put it all back." So Taya put back all the chocolate bars. Then her father said, "Okay, Taya, I have had it. You stand here and don't move." Taya knew she was in big trouble, so she stood there and didn't move. Some friends come by and said hello. Taya didn't move. A man ran over her toe with his cart. Taya still didn't move. A lady who worked for the store came by and looked at Taya. She looked her over from the top down. She looked her over from the bottom up. She knocked Taya on the head. Taya still didn't move. The lady said, "This is the nicest doll I've ever seen. It looks almost real." She put a price tag on Taya's nose that says $29.95. Then she picked up Taya and put her on the shelf with all the other dolls. A man came along and looked at Taya. He said, "This is the nicest doll I've ever seen. I'm going to buy that doll for my son." He picked up Taya by the hair. Taya yelled very loudly, "Stop!" The man yelled, "Ah! It's alive!" He ran down the hall, knocking over a pile of 500 apples. A lady came along and looked at Taya. She said, "This is the nicest doll I've ever seen. I think I'm going to buy this doll for my daughter." She picked up Taya by the ear, and as Taya yelled as loud as she could, "Stop!" The lady screamed, "Ah! It's alive!" She ran down the aisle, knocking over a pile of 500 oranges. Then Taya's father came along looking for Taya. He said, "Taya, Taya, Taya, where are..." "Taya? What are you doing on a shelf?" Taya said, "It's not all your fault. You told me not to move. People are trying to buy me." "Oh, come now," said her father. "I won't let anybody buy you." He gave Taya a big kiss and a big hug, and they went to pay for the food. The man at the cash register looked at Taya and said, "Mister, you can't take that kid out of the store. You have to pay for her. It says right on her nose, $29.95. "Oh, wait," said the father. "This is my own kid. I don't have to pay for my own kid." The man said, "If it has a price tag, you have to pay for it." "I won't pay," said the father. "You've got to," said the man. The father said, "No." The man said, "Yes." The father said, "No." The man said, "Yes." Julie, Andrew, and the father all yelled, "No!" Then Ty very quietly said, Daddy, don't you think I'm worth $29.95? The father said, yes, of course you're worth $29.95. He reached in his pocket, got the money, paid the man, and took the price tag off Ty's nose. Ty gave her father a big kiss and a big hug. Then she said, Daddy, you finally bought something good after all. Then the father picked up Ty and gave her a big, long hug and didn't say anything at all. And that's the end of that story.
Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Munsch. So did everybody have fun today? Does everybody think we're going to break a Guinness World Record? What do you say?